All right, look, I'm gonna talk about a few things that's probably gonna upset some people, but excuse me, but it has to be addressed, because we're gonna look at like sales. That's a big thing. Remember, we're taught in school at a young age, you know, chocolate, sales. Whoever sells the most, you get to stand in that little box. Yeah, and they're going to blow money everywhere. Ain't that kind of not equal? Like they're pushing equality, and like how they sell you into this design of chasing money. Think about that shit. We were the original make it rain motherfuckers in school, in elementary. We was the generation that they taught us you go out and you fuck off and you chase all that selfish shit. Stuff that's irrelevant when we could have been learning about mineral salts. This is something, if you're watching this video for the first time, you don't even know what this is. And that actually did that shit without me even knowing it. So that means God is real. That means he's real. Because what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. If I because see over here, I'm sold. This is me in the hospital bed. I'm sold. Shit, I've grown up with all this, modified substances, fast food, sodas, alcohol, the glorification of it, rehabs, hospitals, pills, pharma, careers. You gotta make that money. We can go on and on and on. So I'm sold on it. We never was, cannabis is not, what is that? Oh, that's marijuana. Well, why don't we get charged with 10 pounds of cannabis like I got caught by the GBI? Well, it's because it's marijuana. You know why it's marijuana? No. Well, I'll tell you. It's because we're under maritime admiralty law. That's why you have a marriage. And you get married because of maritime admiralty law, which means that we are full-blown slaves. And we're on a ship. And you can't charge somebody... Even the evil sons of bitches that created this shitty world, they couldn't even lock us up for the real root word of it, cannabis. Because it's did that. They don't want Americans fucking going, wow! Y'all know me, and I'm going to try to control this. But see, over here, we grew up, what is that? We don't even know what it is. Even though our founding fathers said to never stop growing hemp. We paid our taxes with hemp. Yeah. Oh, not anymore. We got to pay it with money. And then we got to go now to Lowe's and Home Depot because you can't grow your own lumber. Most of y'all out there don't even know that we could fucking build whatever we want. As much as we grow, we could build it. We'd all have mansions. And then it doesn't cost anything. I'm trying to show you a big Ponzi scheme of sales, Because, truthfully, over here on this side, I had no idea what God was doing through the foods that I was eating. But I was getting cannabis, hemp, mineral salts through the food. The alkaline water, I really didn't get into the alkaline water until a couple of years later. Like hardcore, how electric and magnetic it is. I got countless books that talk about the spring water. It's magnetic and electric, and your pineal and pituitary is magnetic and electric. It's in your brain, and we don't know that. We're never taught like how important raw foods are, like, just from the earth. Because see, those raw foods are actually, because I was eating asparagus, sweet potatoes, tilapia, egg whites, drinking a shit ton of water, and that's it for a couple of months. And then prior to that, I was, I've got the journals to show you where I cheated, and hopefully we can get it out on the website, because it's really cool even for me to go back and look at it and be like, damn. And I hadn't stopped, but we don't know anything. We don't know the mineral salts. We have 12 mineral salts in our body that go with the 12 systems of the body. And all of them play a key role in how our bodies are either at ease or dis-ease. And then they combined dis and ease together, made us real fucking pathetic over 100 years. And now we have diseases, man-made, generationally. Oh no, it's genetics. And it's like, yeah, I know, but they've made it genetics. That's the thing, is God, we're made in an image of God. Okay? And I challenge any fake, false prophet pastor to come up and say, no, a likeness. So, and what's crazy is you have the dummies going, yeah, we're just a likeness. So we're going to keep poisoning ourselves with all these substances that we don't know about over here so we can go to their hospitals and take their pills when there's a natural side to it. But there's not. So when we've been over here on this side forever, we're going to be sick because our anatomies, which anatomy, astronomy is the same word, goes with mineral salts. That's why it's important to eat, to be on this side over here. But no, see, they had to make that illegal, that and that. So you have to buy their shit because they created the monetary system. And plus, too, the more trees that are cut down, it kills the oxygen. And you're not moving. And those of y'all that go, write down how many hours a day you watch TV, and I want to know how many years. Write it down. Write down how many hours you actually go outside and pay attention to the sky above. And it should say 0. So your answer is what you will write. I'm a master at doing inventories and making people feel like shit. Because, the whole thing is this, is once we get over here, then we tie in this. Heliocentric. That's over here. Over here is geo. Geometry, geography. There's not heliography, heliometry. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, we learned early in life. Got to chase money. They pushed in the damn TVs whenever I was in 3rd grade or 4th, whatever it was. And they blew up the Challenger to make it fucking real. It's real! It's like, yeah, well, study the zodiac and then key in time and shit, and you can find out which planets as we know them were where they were to unleash some fucking ritual, to summon some shit. And not only that, to make it concrete within our subconscious. And they've made us very sick over time. But where are they selling this shit at? It's the schools with what's going on. It's the TV. Okay? It's the churches. Okay? It's the radio. It's the newspapers. And it's the careers. Yeah. See, your career is following this. A lot of y'all out there, you've checked, and here's the deal, and teachers, let me say this. If you're a Christian, you belong to an organization that pushes evolution, that says we come from monkeys, which is not real. That shit's a fucking lie. And y'all teach dinosaurs. That shit ain't real. That's a fucking lie. You teach heliocentric along with all this poisonous other shit over here that's not natural. Okay? Since there is heliocentric, then why don't you have the fucking nuts and the decency to find out why they won't teach that there was geocentric and why we don't use the geocentric model anymore? Because time comes from the geocentric model, and if you actually looked into any of it, you would fucking be like, wow, that's real. But you can't, because most of you over here have driven your whole life based on yourself, which is a program, just like a computer, from birth, through your indoctrination, through all this fucking shit right here. These are not on your side. Fuck you, I don't care. I'm against all of them, except for my small fries. Okay? Them sons of bitches know all about your mineral salts. They know you're not fucking flying through space, and they know they got you. Because you're on all this shit over here, and they push it. Yeah, come to this church. We got fucking Xboxes in here. Yeah, come on. We're going to fuck off. More and more and more. Harry Potter, Star Wars, run it. It's disgusting. And enough of that rant. It's all being pushed by the Roman Empire. Okay? That's who this is. And this is no fucking lie. That's who's running this. They control all this at the top. This is a military order. This is a military order. It's an indoctrination school. Why do all of the fucking lands teach space? Like, think about this. It's not hard to see it if you could cut all that shit. Cut it. Cut that shit. But see, we're at a point now where you can't cut this. It's like you've got to learn the fake model. And then you got to step back and see how fucking crazy everybody is. Because the ones that I talk to that have gone to these universities to get this, to try to get up, a lot of them know this. I know why I didn't get that position. It's because it's controlled. That's exactly right. And we learn the bullshit. Because children can see, the younger the child is, the easier they can see it. That's why when children are 8, 9, now 7, when they learn space, if you play enough ball or coach enough ball when you're around children, you can hear them turn around, no shit. I have other parents to say this and even witness it around me, but them go, and me not say anything. It's up to them. I don't even bring it up. They just out of the blue go, that moon just don't look like it's that far away. And it's like, really? You got it in you. And then when you go to the mom and it's like, that boy's special right there. It doesn't matter to mom or dad or anybody. It's like they're in a fucking mindset of, I know they are. And it's like, no, it's like real. Ah! I'm not saying he's fucking challenged or anything. Ah! It's like, God almighty, it's all this shit in their head. It's all it is. So but it's about to all collapse, so it doesn't fucking matter. But this is where it's all coming from. All this right here, especially in the churches that have the schools within the churches. Yeah. Yeah, where is that in the Bible? Where's that in here? Where's any of this shit right here and here? Where's it at? Because a teacher is actually a doctor. Not anymore. Doctors are all about money. Yeah. Teachers, what are y'all about? Teaching what they tell you to teach. Yeah, and y'all are all on antidepressants. I don't want to fucking hear it. You are. You're in there with suicidal thoughts teaching our children. Way to be a hero. Wear a mask. But think about running your fucking car into an 18-wheeler when you leave every day. That's what I want you to do around our children. Praise Jesus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's the majority of y'all. You're on some kind of medication, which is fucking sorcery. You've never had none of this shit in you, and you're wired like a computer. We're wired like a computer. It's what we are. Our cables, terminals in our fucking brain, our pineal, pituitary, it's the same. Positive, negative is what's in your fucking car out there. That's what it is. Headlights are the eyes. The transmission is the cerebrum, and the motor is the cerebellum is the transmission, and the cerebrum is the motor. And the oil and the gas is the oil and the gas inside of you. Satan went, shit, I can make a fucking machine out of Christ's creation, and now he created AI. Don't need us anymore. We're human resources, slaves, wages, docket. You go to court because you're on the docket, you're summoned, you're dead. Corporation, corpse, we're dead. Just like any corporation business, they've squeezed it, they've milked it, and now it's time to get rid of it, but they're going to have fun at putting us at war with each other yet again. While the dummies met, do you not see I'm part of one of these fucking Jesus Christ things? This is Jesus. It's like, that's Satan. Satan, 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 Satan. And from day fucking one, we have been programmed with it. And if you can't accept this shit right here, then I am sorry. There's no fucking hope for you. Go sit on a Dickens pen. And not only that, I love you. But here coming up, I'm going to be hitting it like a penitentiary dick. That's what we're going to be doing. Love you.